Hello and welcome to Hogwarts, because this is a school for magic. You guys know her basic kit, so I'm just going to go through some of the quick changes that they made, and I'm going to make these things pretty short throughout the video. So first of all, changes in Season 4, her right click now pierces, there's no damage fall off, very nice. If your portals are on cooldown, then every successive enemy hit with your right click will reduce the cooldown of your portals. Not sure if you guys know, but Magik's sword has damage fall off, so here it will take me 6 auto attacks to kill Luna's now. But if you move closer, it's only gonna be 4 auto attacks. Since she has a really slow swing time, it's gonna be higher DPS to weave in a melee hit. And if you do it too early, you're gonna cancel your swing. With your dash, try to aim on the right side. If you go on the left side, you're very likely to miss. And the difference is quite big, so you can go really far out to the right side and still hit them. When you hit someone with your dash, don't hold W, because she will go past them. So basically what you want to do is, when you hit them, you kind of want to let go of your W key. You have 2 bread and butter combos that change a bit depending on your target. So this is the spin combo on a 250 target. And this is the right click combo on a 250 target. If you can get close to your target first, it's slightly faster if you swing and then dash. If your target has 275 health, your spin combo becomes a bit complex and a bit awkward. But your right click combo is pretty easy and just adds melee. If you're fighting and you can get within range of your target with a portal, you can do the demon combo. Something I see a lot of magics do is use their spin from the portal a lot. I only use it for the combo. So as you can see here, it really doesn't do any damage. So most portals you want to use on your demon. You can only have 1 demon out at a time. So here, the first one I place down will be cancelled. So as long as it's doing damage, just keep it for its full duration. So 2 very situational combos. If your target is too far away for a dash to hit, you can do this to instantly get a demon down at them. So you portal first, dash, and then place a demon. And this combo is honestly just cool to know, but you're never going to use it because it's really difficult. So usually you would have a melee in your spin combo. You can skip that melee by having your spin deal damage twice. You do this by having the outer edge of your spin hit them once as you're moving away. And as they're outside the circle, you charge back in, and that makes it register twice. You always want to play around her dash. So if you go in and use a bunch of abilities to build a full charge and just fighting on the point, you want to pick a moment to fall back a bit, wait for your cooldowns to group up, and then you can choose a new target to combo. Magik has 2 major playstyles that you can choose from. One is where you're going to be frontlining with your tanks. You do this to build up ult charge quick, but you have to play a bit behind your tanks and you have to get going by generating shields through damage. So you can't initiate the fight, and you have to wait for your tanks to start fighting their tanks. Most of your damage is going to come from portaling in and using your demon. You can also use your right click and your dash on a tank if you can get a pick on him. But try to keep 1 portal ready to get out in case they start pushing. The other playstyle is a flank playstyle where you try to pick off the backline. The same goes for Magik as it goes for BP as any other flanker. You have to have the enemy team engaged. So you have to wait for your team to push up and for your tanks to start fighting the tanks, such that their healers will be distracted by having to supply heals to that team. Sometimes this requires a lot of patience and you have to wait around quite a bit. But basically you pick out your flank route and you peek around the corner using your third person perspective. Keep in mind that Magik has a bigger sword that sticks out, so sometimes they can see that, or it can peek through the wall. So technically it's better to go on her left side and peek through her left side. But just through habit I always do right side, so just keep it in mind. You can stay a bit further back, like such. And from here, you just want to do your right-click combo. Choose your target and go. This combo also leaves you with 2 portals to get out. And it's quickest if you place down your right-click demon, so you can use your next portal immediately. If you go in and you're not being contested by that team, and just allow it to be on the backline, you can quite often out-damage the healing between the 2 healers by using some well-placed demons. And as soon as your dash is back up, you get that burst. Quick note about her ultimate is that it resets your cooldowns. But the main goal of your ultimate is to get picks with your dash. And you will have 2 dashes within the uptime of your ultimate. Your ultimate also reduces the cooldown of your portal by a lot. So you can spam it a lot more. However, it's more efficient if you weave in a swing between every portal. So basically, you portal, spin, swing, portal, spin, swing, and so on. Your bread and butter combo still work when you need ultimate, and as long as you ult away from people, you have time to charge up your right click into a dash. If you land these at the same time, you can kill Cloak and Dagger through her ultimate, or even Luna Snow if she has no overhealth. And your spin combo works the same, it just does more damage. So if we put the whole thing together, you want to be running to a safe position to start your ultimate. You immediately want to start charging up your right click and look for a pick on the backline with a dash. From here you go into your portal plus swing weaving. And finally you want to look for a pick with your swing combo. Alternatively, you can exchange the swing combo for another right click combo. But you are much more vulnerable while you do this. But maybe it's more worth now that it pierces, I don't know. And finally, you have the new team up with Strange. You use it on a person, have to hit them. Makes a chain that deals damage and slows. Maybe the way to combo it is to use a portal first, place down a demon, and then rack them in so both are getting hit. But I don't know yet. More combos on the way.